Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sarala. Welcome to Millet Magic. Today's recipe evolved in the city of Mumbai, which is famous for its street food. Using the bhaji which is left over on the tawa after serving out plates of Pav Bhaji, this mouth-watering dish was born. We will of course be making the millet version of it. So here's what you need to make Mumbai street style millet Tawa Pulav. 1 cup of millet. I prefer to use either little millet or barnyard millet for making pulavs. It needs to be soaked with 2 cups of water for 6 to 8 hours and then cooked. You can then spread out the cooked millet rice on a plate so that the excess water evaporates. 1 medium-sized onion cut into thin long slices. Half a cup of beans cut into thin long pieces. Today I am using the seasonally available Indian long beans. Half a cup of thin long slices of cabbage. 1 capsicum cut into thin long pieces. 1 medium-sized carrot cut into thin long pieces. Half a cup of boiled potato, 2 medium-sized tomatoes roughly chopped, half a cup of boiled peas, around 8 to 10 pods of garlic, some fresh coriander for garnish, a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, fresh and hand pound is the best, a medium-sized lemon, around 10 to 12 red chilies soaked in warm water. Here I am using the red chilies which impart spice and those which impart color in equal proportions. About 2 teaspoons of jeera, bull-driven cold-pressed groundnut oil for cooking, and 2 teaspoons of homemade Pav Bhaji Masala. Since it's not advisable to use the store-bought masala powders, we encourage you to make them at home. And here's how you can quickly and easily make Pav Bhaji Masala. In a thick bottomed steel pan, add in 1 tablespoon of saunf, 2 tablespoons of jeera, 3 tablespoons of dhania, around 8 curry leaves, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns, around 20 cloves, 1 big black elaichi, about 6 1-inch pieces of cinnamon, 2 bay leaves and around 10 red chilies. Dry roast them for about 2 to 3 minutes on a low to medium flame with continuous stirring to ensure that they do not burn. You will know that they are done when they emit a pleasant aroma. Once the roasted ingredients cool down a bit, grind them into a fine powder along with a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black salt and about 2 teaspoons of homemade dried mango powder. Yes, it's that simple to make Pav Bhaji Masala at home. You can store it in an airtight glass jar for further use. And now, to make the Tawa Pulav, the first step is to make the red chutney, which is a key ingredient to this pulav. For this, grind the soaked red chilies, 4 to 5 pods of garlic and a teaspoon of jeera together into a fine paste. To proceed, heat a thick iron tawa. Add 1 teaspoon of butter and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Once hot, add in a teaspoon of jeera and allow it to splutter. Then add in the thin long slices of onion and saute for a minute. Then add in a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and saute well for another minute so that there is no rawness left. Then add in the finely shredded cabbage. Cabbage is mainly intended to give volume to this dish. Since we want the vegetables to retain their crunch and don't want to overcook them, we'll be keeping the flame on high. Next, add in the capsicum, the carrot, and the beans. Saute all of them together for a minute. Street food is fast food, which means that to make the Tawa Pulav, you don't need much time. Once the vegetables are cut, you can quickly make Tawa Pulav in the morning itself and pack it for your lunch. Then add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of the red chutney and mix everything well together. Then one by one add in the chopped tomatoes, the boiled potato and the boiled peas. Then add in salt to taste and give it a nice mix. Now add in about 2 teaspoons of your homemade Pav Bhaji Masala. The flame, which was up until now on high, needs to be turned down to sim to ensure that the masala does not burn. Sprinkle about half a cup of water little by little so that all the flavors combine together and a little moisture gets added. Then add in the cooked millet rice little by little, mixing carefully. Making this dish in a tawa adds a special texture to the vegetables. Once it's all evenly mixed, garnish with finely chopped fresh coriander and top it with a dollop of butter. Millet Tawa Pulav is ready to be served. Serving it with raita helps to soothe the spices of the pulav. A street-style dish cooked at home, made healthy with millets. What more could you ask for? You can squeeze some lemon juice for an extra sour punch. Do try out this mouth-watering recipe and let us know how you like it. We'll be back soon with some more interesting millet recipes. Until then, happy cooking!